Keren and Nick Rhodes grew up in Amherst where they were high school sweethearts. After living in New York and Connecticut and stints in medical school, several businesses, and 2 children later, they've come home to do something they love, owning and operating a gourmet donut shop. Producer Dave Fraser and programming intern TJ Hannigan bring us their story.
The story of me and my husband getting to owning Glazed donut shop is sort of very convoluted and long. The short story is we had several businesses. Going into the recession, we saw that retail was taking a nosedive, but we figured people still need to eat. And we started off with the mini donut factory in the Holyoke Mall and the Buckland Hills Mall in Manchester, Connecticut. And then at some point, after about 3 years, we wanted to get out of the malls and into a mom and pop brick and mortar store. We started experimenting with flavors at home. Most of our family was totally sick of trying our creations. The donut process, you mix a dough, you let it rise, you roll it out, you cut out the shapes, whatever, whether it's a bar, or a ring, or a circle. We then put it in something called a proofer, which is a special cabinet that is hot, moist air that allows the dough to rise again. We then fry the donuts, and then we finish them. So whether we glaze them or frost them or fill them, that happens after they have cooled down. One of our most popular donuts is chocolate frosted with sprinkles, because who wouldn't like chocolate?
We try to pull from everywhere, whether it be restaurants or things we see on TV, or it could be candy, it could be really anywhere where you have flavors coming together. And we just experiment and see what's good and see what's bad, and just try to come up with something original.
We have a donut, we haven't done it in a while, but we had an orange ginger donut that I got the idea because I was eating at a Chinese restaurant and they had combined orange and ginger and it was really tasty, and I said I bet this would be good in a dessert. We spend way more time together than the average couple, 24 hours a day basically.
It can actually be a lot of fun. Like, we get along really well and we have a lot of ideas that don't necessarily see eye to eye, but here where we're constantly creating new things, it's good to have 2 perspectives on things.
People treat us more like a dessert place than a donut shop, even though what they're eating for dessert is donuts. And it's just sort of developed from there. In our morning business, it's there, but it's not busy and it's not crazy. When we moved from the old location to this location, we were able to extend our hours from midnight to 2 a.m. and it just exploded. It turns out not everybody wants pizza, which is the only thing that was open at that time frame. And there's a huge sweet tooth when you've been out at the bars and you're hanging out with your friends, and it turns out that donuts and cupcakes and ice cream and milkshakes are really popular.
That's a good donut.
The outpouring of support from the community, being homegrown business owners, when we announced that we were Amherst High School graduates and that we were opening the business, there was just a lot of people that came out and supported us and came out and tried us right away, spread the word that we were there. We knew that there was a lot of networking involved in opening in a small town like this, but the tremendous amount of interest and support was more than we could have expected.
I guess if I was told that I would be doing something in baking or cooking, that would have made a lot of sense to me. But would I have thought about it ahead of time? Absolutely not. It's not the direction I saw things going.
And we thought maybe 10 years down the road we could become an Amherst institution, but it feels like that's already happened in just a short period of time. And it's not just that I own it and I tell people, when my employees tell people they work here, their friends get very excited.